Hi there. How you doing? It's 10 to 6 a.m. Waiting for my colleague. I want to talk about why people get angry when their paradigm is contradicted. Or when they believe authority and not having investigated that authority. For example, you got soldiers that go to war. They get recruited or drafted. Doesn't matter, or not much. Because recruitment these days is kind of like a draft. And maybe most people don't understand that, but if you're working in an economy slowing down, the army is a safe bet, escape from the strange world of I have to get a job, I have to pay my rent. Of course a soldier has to do that, but you're not in that civil society anymore, So it's kind of like a draft in certain situations. But you have authority telling you the world is a globe. You have authority telling you how politics work and which politician, which country is the good country and which is the bad country or bad politician. You got authorities in newspapers. And people have grown up to believe all that shit. Because you always hear them say, why reinvent the wheel when you can build upon that invention? Why reinvent a computer when you can buy an iBook or some IBM shit? And that's exactly the problem. People do not invent the wheel in their mind. They'll take the wheel from authority, not understanding the concept of a wheel. And this goes in every direction. People don't understand the basic concept of their social and their political structures, their scientific structures. They don't understand shit. But they know the wheel, Oh yeah, that's the round thing that turns. But they don't grasp the logic and the mechanism behind it. So people get frustrated when you question their wheel. Because they don't know it. Like the ball, most ball believers don't know the dimensions and the complications. So when you question it, you force them to look at something they don't understand. They just accepted it. And they know they just accepted it because authority told them. And then the whole invention of authority, they don't understand. They just believe they need it. They want it. There's no need for authority. People want to have authority. People want to have someone authorizing them to do something, to think something. And when you only try to hollow out that fake shill authority with simple logic or common sense, you hurt their ego, because they do not dare to stand on their own 2 feet. They do not dare to invent the wheel all over again. Because why invent something all over again when it's already there? But you have to, because it's the only way to understand the reality in which you live and the tools which you use. It's crazy shit, because people get really upset. And so too I do get upset at times, because I can't stand the regurgitation I hear every fucking day. They even have a problem with people thinking for themselves, as if it's not allowed. You got authority for you. They tell you what to think. You know, they don't invest their time to figure out what's real or not. And if you do, you waste your time. That's what they say. And yet they want to sit on that high horse. Be all, oh, we know it all, but I never invented the wheel or had an original thought. Yeah. Anyway, that's why people get mad, because they realize they never had an original thought, and when they do realize they once had it, they realize they forgot it. When you forget something as important as an original thought, you can be a billionaire, but you're just a fucking loser, because you did not construct from that original thought what you are today. It's like, hey, I found something that works as a wheel, but is not a wheel, but works equally as good. But I just throw it away, you know? I got authority for me to tell me I use the wheel. Crazy shit, people. Anyway, I gotta go to work. Love you all, and take care.